Welcome, Dr. James Beckett, Sports Card Insights, another card wall episode. This group starts with John Wooden, Hall of Fame coach, and ends with Ben Zobrist, jack of all trades, versatile player. Coach Wooden, I didn't get this autograph in person. This is not pack pulled, but it was box pulled. And the Wooden Award winners, a few of them were autographed. So I got that. I thought about transferring to UCLA back when I was an undergrad. They had really good math and statistics departments, but they had championship basketball. They were winning perennial NCAA titles, and I loved college basketball back in the day. It wasn't March Madness as much as it was UCLA Madness. They just won almost every year. But there's a Hall of Fame player, Hall of Fame coach, Hall of Fame man. I really admire Coach John Wooden. Tiger, this is his second year. That's an autograph, but it's hard to be disappointed when a guy accomplished so much, but maybe he could have done more. He couldn't stay healthy in every way. Hard to express that. Kelly Rangam gave me his card a while back and inscribed it in a really nice way. Then a few months ago he came up and he said, I want to give you the pack-pulled autograph from my inclusion in Allen and Ginter. And I said, Kelly, that's too nice of a random act of kindness. I won't accept that, but I will trade you for my autograph card. In fact, I traded 2 for 1 because he'd given me the one before, and that was nice. I inscribed mine to him. Brandon Wright, why is he in there? He was my dad's favorite player during that certain time when he was with the Mavs. He just had hops. If he shot anything more than 2 feet, I'm sure he hit 90% of his shots. He could hit free throws, but other than that, he had kind of an awkward shot. But he had so many lobs and dunks. My dad just delighted in that. And he was a soft-spoken guy, came in and did his part. Early win with the Robert Gould. The story on this is that I got a bunch of these in a trade back in New York City in the late 70s. I forget what I traded, but I got a near set. And I believe this New York City show in the late 70s is the first show where I bumped into Rich Klein. I can't verify that, but he would have been a late teenager and I would have been a 20-something. 78, 79, somewhere in there. Could even have been spring of 80. The timeline fits, but Rich Klein is more memorable than Early Win, but still, that's a great card. Karl Yastrzemski, I just turned to the back of the card and realized that this guy's my same size. So why is he in the big leagues and I'm not? It's a matter of talent, ability, giftedness, and maybe hard work too. I worked at it, but I just never got to the next level. Beyond maybe middle school, high school, city league, playing sports. Chris Young, his number has been retired at Highland Park High School, had a decent pro career, but I think he may go on to greater fame as a general manager. Very smart guy, and at 6'10", he stands out, but been successful at every level. Cy Young, I don't really have a great affection for the Callahan cards, but I've got a Tito 6 Ty Young that's still at BGS, I think. I put cards in there in waves. So Cy absolutely has to be on the wall. He got an award named after him and 511 wins, 512. Kit Young, one of my close hobby friends, really enjoy seeing him on a regular basis. I used to see him twice a year at the Hawaii show and at the National and occasional other shows, but now it's probably once a year. But I've been out there at his place, had the tragic Maui fire that destroyed his beautiful Maui home, but this is his rookie card, game used. He actually gave me this. It's numbered 21 out of 100 in homage to Roberto Clemente, number 21. Michael Young, in his early cards, they call him Mike. Very versatile player, all-around good player. Not exceptional. He may have been an all-star a couple times, but just was a good hitter, but not super powerful, but good positional flexibility and a kind of an institution respected in the Rangers organization, so local interest. Steve Young, this was the pack-pulled version, and some of these things Fleer had were seemingly one per pack for the regular cards, so you could get those. There was a mail away for the higher numbers, and the autographs, which is a beautiful autograph, were very hard to come by. I don't know if they were one per case, but so happy to have that. Robin Yount, this is the SSBC. Originally, some confusion. It has a 75 copyright on the back, which would make that his rookie year. But I think the same thing happened with SSBC as happened with 1948 Leaf Baseball, is that even though it has a copyright of 48 on the back, it really was probably distributed in 1949 in mass distribution for sure. And that's the same thing for this. So still a good card, a bold autograph. Steve Yzerman, 485 tops. He's also got one that looks almost exactly on the front with O-Pee-Chee, but that's a pretty easy year. So in spite of his greatness on the ice and as a GM, it's a pretty easy year. So the card is not exceptionally valuable. And finally, Ben Zobrist, who probably is on there. He had a moment with the Cubs, instrumental in their World Championship. But he went to DBU, Dallas Baptist University. I know the coach there. They really teach fundamentals, teamwork, playing the game the right way. They have a great program there, have done really well going against much, much bigger schools. But Ben Zobrist is a grad there. And that's it.